In this tutorial, we'll go over closing Lab Manager Professional and ending the month. You can check before you actually close out the month to see when it was last closed by going up to Help, About Lab Manager, and Last EOM. In this one, it's been quite some time. You can click OK to get rid of that box. Before they close out the month, they'll need to go to the report menu. You need to make sure all cases and payments have been entered into the system and all starting balances have been entered if they're a brand new account. Before they close out the month, they'll need to take a look at the reports, such as the cash receipts journal, the invoice register, or the current sales report, and the aged trial balance. When you look at the cash receipts journal, you're making sure that all payments are entered in, and the grand total is the amount that they expect. In the invoice register, you're making sure that all cases are in and that the amount is what they would expect. Same with the current sales report. The aged trial balance is important because if it is not properly checked over, then your statements could be incorrect. If you click on Show Service Charges, this is what it's going to show on the report, just like it would on the statements themselves if there were service charges. You can also exclude accounts with no activity and hit Preview. In here, it's going to give it a list of all your accounts, how much their starting balance had been listed as, how much has been charged since then, the payments that have been entered in, and the amount that's going to show up on the statements. If this is correct, then we can close out of here. Make sure that we have a printed copy of the cash receipts journal, invoice register, or current sales report, and the aged trial balance for their records. Additional reports can be done, but those are the three that we recommend. When you are ready to actually do your statements, you're going to click on Statements. I would exclude accounts with a balance less than, so it drops down the amount of statements that are actually ready to print. You want to make sure that the style is the correct style. On the statement, it will list the cases and payments with the amount due at the bottom. If there are service charges on the account, it will show the service charge rate, and the service charge amount will show up here. Once the statements are printed correctly, you can close out of here and hit yes that they printed okay. This will take any cases with an invoice status and it will move that to statemented for them. The end of month processing will take that as all statemented cases, and those will be archived along with payments. So you're going to click on the month that you're going to close. So this is August 2013. Select the month and click Start Processing. This will tell you up towards the top, it'll say End of Month Processing completed successfully, and then you can exit out of here. You can check to make sure that End of Month happened when you go up to Help and About Lab Manager. You're going to see today's date in there instead of the 1999. You can click OK, and at that point you can tell them that they can continue entering in cases for this next month and payments.